About yesterday, there's nothing you can do about it. Yesterday is gone.
Wasn't there a song like that?
Yes, it was. And I leave the last one up to you, Felix. Zest. And we're not talking about the soap.
Fervor, zeal, wake up. Do what makes you alive. Come alive. Show keen curiosity. Step up. Be a leader, not a victim. Decide to accommodate or to be accountable, not to helpless. Decide to be interested, not indifferent. Did I do that again?
If you like.
Sounds like I just didn't do it right. Fervor, zeal, wake up. Do what makes you come alive. Show keen curiosity. Step up. Be a leader, not a victim. Decide to be accountable, not helpless. Decide to be interested, not indifferent. What do you think, Marc?
I
Be
mean,
your own man.
zest is like the word elan, E-L-A-N. It means to have energy. Go with something 110%. Okay? Don't hold anything back. When people see that you are excited about things, they tend to get excited. You know, I remember one of the things that a former student once said to me. She had just graduated from Syracuse University and she had come back to the school, okay, because she had to pick up a younger sibling. And she recognized me. It's pretty easy to recognize me, you know, short, fat, and bald. Or short, little rotund and bald. But no, she remembered me, and she said that she had taken quite a few English courses in college, but that of all things, I ruined it for her, because she said the professors just never got turned on by what they were doing. And she said, I always got excited, and when I got excited, I made it interesting for my students. And that's the only way I know how to do things. Okay, so the bottom line is, if you get excited about something, that excitement is catching. Okay, and you can impart that to other people. Well, that sort of wraps up the 26 letters or helpful hints to try to help you to live a more meaningful life.
Okay. The actual article is called The ABCs for Living Inspired, and it was written by Andy Saltowitz. I believe he's from South Africa, but I'm not sure. But I want to thank him. It's a very inspirational it's not an article, but I guess it is an article in a way.
Actually, it's more of a guide.
A guide.
It's a guide or a manual to living better.
Yeah, this and the 10 Commandments, you can't go wrong.
No. You don't have a copy machine, do you?
Do I have a copy machine? Of course.
No, because I would ask you to make a copy.
Of course, we'll make one copy.
Huh?
We'll make a copy for you.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about at that stage in our show. We're about an hour and 10 minutes in, and Felix is probably going to find a song for you to listen to.
Well, I'm going to play Ken Boy, which we interrupted before. His name is Keb Mo, and I thought it was a very good version of America the Beautiful.
Shine and see.
Just leave it. Chad? No, I shut it off. Doesn't shut it off?
people for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for the purple mountain's majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy glory find, and may all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. America, God shed His grace on me and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea, from sea shine and see.
Okay, that was Kev Mo. And yes, sirree, that was Kev Mo. And we actually enjoyed that version of America Beautiful very much. And I did want to play once all the way through because we did cut it off a couple of times, and I think he deserved to be heard.
A bunch of things in the news last few days, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, a very sad piece of news about Vice President Biden's son, Beau. 46 years old, loving family man, great son. Tremendous political future ahead of him. Succumbs to brain cancer, unfortunately. The sky was the limit for him. He didn't accept anything that he couldn't work for. He worked and earned everything on his own. In fact, we all know the tragic story about Vice President Biden, his wife 40 years ago, and his young daughter dying in a car accident. His young son, Beau, surviving. It's just a tragic, tragic story.
And also, now he's in the hospital.
No, Kerry's in the hospital.
Well, Kerry's in the hospital, that's right. Excuse me.
Kerry was biking in the Alps, the Swiss Alps. He
should know to use skis, not try to bike down the freaking hills.
Was again continuing the mission to try to get approval of the Iran nuclear deal, and he fell off his bike and hurt himself. He's He's hospitalized, and he will be flown back to the States for treatment. Once again, ISIS is on the move, having taken over Ramadi.
Well, they're fighting back for it now.
Hmm?
They're fighting back.
Yeah, which is really something. One of U.S. officials, Ash Carter, happened to say that he was upset and tired by the fact that U.S. is spending all this money and giving all these munitions to the Iraqi soldiers, only to have them abandon everything, and ISIS takes it over because they just didn't want to do the fighting. Can't expect that Americans are going to die for their war.
Well, as it turns out, that may not have been completely true because the story is that they ran out of ammunition.
No. I don't know. I didn't hear that, but it's a possibility.
Well, again, I can't verify it. I heard it on the radio, and don't know if it was true or not, but that's...
And
I heard it more than once, though.
Dick Cheney is back in the news again. You know, raising holy hell about...
What did Dick do?
Doesn't Dick do?
What did the big Dick do?
What can I say?
No, seriously, what did he... how did he get back in the...
Well, you know... The fact that America is not safe, especially since Congress allowed key provisions in the Patriot Act to expire. They couldn't reach an agreement. They have to vote on it now and hopefully get something done by Thursday.
Well, now they're looking to pass a Freedom Act. I'm not
Yes.
quite sure what that is.
I don't know either. I think it's like when a store goes out of business and then they open up a month later. Same people, only under
They
a
changed the
different
name, yeah.
You know, I mean, you're the businessman between the two of us, so you know how common that is. So wouldn't be surprised if that's probably what they're going to be doing. The way I heard it explained, that the government was not going to, first of all, the government was not listening and will not listen to our conversations. That the phone company will keep records of which number calls which other number, the frequency with which they do that, and how long they stay on the phone, and then the government will act accordingly, whatever that means. I don't know.
The other good news is one of your favorite politicians announced that he's running for president today.
Lindsey Graham?
Lindsey Graham.
Yep. You know, Lindsey Graham is like socks and underwear. You know, they should be changed often and frequently. You know, what can I say?
One of the commentators today said that he calls him Goober. Lindsey Goober, he calls him.
Well, you know, what can I say?
He couldn't get majority of his own state.
Yeah, you know, I'm reminded because last week, Governor O'Malley, former governor of Virginia or Maryland, I'm not sure. It's I honestly don't remember whether it's Virginia or Maryland, so I have to apologize. But he threw his hat into the ring, and one of the things they said was at the conference, the correspondence conference in Washington, where everybody gets a chance to throw jab